Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoons sometimes, and today in this video, I'm going to talk about my top 5 tips for filming YouTube videos outside. So, I'm filming in a different area, unlike my normal filming spot. I thought I'd just change up the scenery a little bit, and also it's super pretty out today, so you guys can kind of see my backyard a little bit. And I thought that would be a great theme for the video. So I'm going to talk about all my tips for making YouTube videos when you're sitting outside, enjoying the fresh air and everything. So I'm going to get started. Alright, and I hope you guys like this video, and I hope it's helpful for you guys too. So I'm gonna get started. So number 1 on my list would have to be wait for your neighbors to go inside. So this is probably like a good thing, because it's always important to make sure you wait for your neighbors to go inside their homes and everything, because you don't want to accidentally catch your neighbor on camera, or you don't want your neighbor looking at you weirdly just in case they don't know about YouTube or do YouTube. So you don't want to like accidentally catch them in the background just in case they don't want to be on YouTube. So it's probably just a good idea that if you're going to be filming outside, just to wait for your neighbors to go in their houses, so then they don't think you're weird or something. I mean, there's definitely been moments where people have filmed YouTube videos and people have looked at them weirdly, so it's just good to be safe, just probably not to film a YouTube video while your neighbors are outside. But if your neighbors are totally cool with being on YouTube, that's perfectly fine, but just respect them and probably wait for them to go inside, and also it avoids background noise. Number 2 on my list would be film in your backyard. So this is probably a good idea to film a YouTube video in your backyard, just because the lighting's a bit better. Well, for my backyard, the lighting's a bit better. And also, it's kind of, it's very, backyards are just also makes it a lot easier for people to film YouTube videos, because you kind of don't want to be filming in your front yard, because you kind of don't want people to see what your front yard looks like, or else they're going to probably see where you live. So filming in your backyard is just probably the safest way to go. So, and I've seen some people might have filmed YouTube videos when they're sitting in their front yard, but they're able to block out like their address or something. But I personally don't think it's a good idea to film in your front yard. Number 3 on my list would be make sure the sun is up. So this is super important, because you want to have good lighting, and sunlight always has really good lighting for YouTube videos. If you ever would like to film a YouTube video when you're outside, just make sure the sun is up, and if it's not up, how are people going to see you and everything? So just always make sure it's sunny outside. Not too bright, because you don't want to blind your viewers, but just make sure the sun is up to film a YouTube video. Number 4 on my list had to be avoid distractions. So it's okay to add a little bit of distraction in your YouTube video, because the distractions are quite funny. I actually personally think I find them super fun. I personally think they're super funny, and but it's always good to just avoid distractions when you're filming a YouTube video. Like if your neighbor wants to talk to you, pause the camera, or just avoid looking away from the camera, like getting distracted by somebody making a lot of noise and everything. And you don't want to tell somebody to be quiet, because that's kind of rude. I mean, even though someone is making a lot of background noise, which is rude, you're being just as rude by telling the person to stop what they're doing in order for you to film your YouTube videos. So basically just avoid like getting annoyed because somebody is mowing out their grass outside, or just avoid the distractions and just continue filming your YouTube video. And if it bothers you, maybe just probably pause the video and wait until the person that's distracting you with the background noise goes inside or whatever. Number 5 on my list said we do not film in direct sunlight. So filming in direct sunlight is probably not a good idea, because people can't really see you, and also there's some people that are kind of sensitive to sunlight in their eyes, and also it just makes it harder for people to see what you're doing when you're in direct sunlight. I mean, it's good to have sunlight for filming YouTube videos because it gives good lighting, but you just want to make sure you're not blinding people by sitting in front of the sun. sun or blinding people with like your lights. I know I've definitely had that issue of accidentally having my bright light in the video, and it was kind of distracting to some people, so I felt really bad. But just make sure you just don't film in the direct sunlight, because it just makes it hard for people to see you. It's okay to have some sunlight when you're filming a YouTube video, because sunlight gives actually really good lighting, but just make sure you don't film directly in front of the sun, because you don't want people to get blinded or anything. Okay, so those are my top 5 tips for filming YouTube videos outside. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day except for Tuesday and Friday afternoon sometimes, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!